Hi, in this video I will discuss the third Hocka personality type, the awesome type. So here are four quick examples of the awesome type. There's Suki from Avatar The Last Airbender, Artemis from Young Justice, Azusa from K-On!, and number 6 from Codename Kids Next Door. The color of awesome is yellow. So here are some good examples. There's Bruce Lee, uh, perhaps the greatest martial arts actor of all time. His signature look is the yellow jumpsuit, and he is the awesome type. There's Galio from League of Legends. He has golden colors, and he's the awesome dude of League of Legends. And there's Wolverine, an awesome type superhero who wears a yellow costume. So the names. The adjective is awesome and the noun is dude or dudette. This is the rarest type of all, so here's a picture showing that this is a rare one. The awesome type is the rarest type among the 5 types. The defining trait of the awesome type is impression. When an awesome dude appears, they leave a strong impression even when they have only appeared for a short time. I didn't really know a good example. Okay, so here's a picture of Megumi from Welcome to the NHK. She appeared only in a few episodes, but she really gave me a strong impression in the show. The awesome type is attributed to quality. Being awesome is quality over quantity. So yeah, awesome is quality over quantity. Odd and awesome are opposites. So a good example of an odd and awesome type relationship is Professor X, who's the odd one, and Magneto, who's the awesome dude. In fiction, the role of the awesome dude is to usually not be present, but once they do appear, they are very significant to the story. So a good example is Azusa from K-On!. She wasn't in season 1, but in season 2 she had a strong presence in the show. In fiction, being the newcomer is a common role of the awesome dude. This way, they have been absent for the earlier part of the story, but once they do appear, the focus is on them. The awesome dude is oftentimes the last and final member to join the group. So there's the Mercury Ranger from Power Rangers Overdrive. He was a latecomer in the show, the 6th Ranger, and he was the last and final member to join. Awesome dudes live the shortest. Awesome dudes tend to be the first to die among their peers. So an example is Neji Hyuga from Naruto Shippuden. He was the first among their generation of characters in the show to die. Awesome types tend to have absence in activity. In real life, some awesome type celebrities lose prominence by going to jail but return to fame again from prison time. So here are 3 examples. The Filipino actor Robin Padilla, the American actor Robert Downey Jr., and the former world boxing champion Mike Tyson. What do they have in common? They were all famous, went to jail for 3 years, and then came back to fame after prison time. Awesome dudes tend to be very much in touch with their sexuality. Awesome dudes tend to be very masculine or very feminine. So just an example, Aquaman from the Justice League movies, he's very masculine. Odd ones and awesome dudes tend to have an awful relationship. So if you've seen this fight, Holyfield versus Tyson 2, you'd know that it was an awful fight. So awesome subtypes, styles. So there are 2 styles, the chill dude and the intense dude. The chill dude. The chill dude will make you say awesome in a relaxed way. They are slick. In a fight, they act in a calm and collected manner. So a good example is Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And the intense dude will make you say, "Awesome!" in a thrilled way. They are explosive. In a fight, they move very powerfully. So a good example is the Iron Mike Tyson. Examples in movies. So in the MCU, there's Iron Man, who is the chill dude, and in DCEU or Worlds of DC, there's Aquaman, who's the intense dude. Examples in video games. So in the fighting game Soul Calibur, there's Maxi as the chill dude and Setsuka as the intense dude. Examples in boxing. So again, Thomas the Hitman Hearns is the chill dude, and Iron Mike Tyson is the intense dude. Role in fiction. In fiction, the awesome dude is oftentimes a newcomer and is the last and final member to join the group. So a good example is Suki from Avatar The Last Airbender. Like I explained before, the awesome dude tends to be the newcomer, which is what Suki was, and she was also the last and final member to join the group, which is what awesome dudes usually are. How to write an awesome dude. Make the awesome dude a newcomer. In the early part of the story, the awesome dude is not present, but he appears later on in the story. The awesome dude can, however, have a short appearance in the earlier part of the story, but they will only become a main character later on in the story. So again, a good example is Suki from Avatar The Last Airbender. So like I've already explained, awesome dudes are the newcomer, but this time they could appear early in the story, but only shortly. They will become a main character later in the story. Have an episode dedicated to the awesome dude. The episode will be about something that has to do with the awesome dude, where the awesome dude will play an integral part in. Do not, however, make many episodes about the awesome dude. This will defeat the purpose of quality over quantity. So, an example is Megumi from Welcome to the NHK. She did only appear in a few episodes. So, quality over quantity. But she did get some episodes dedicated to her. And that is the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.